Most people think the dark web hides illegal things. But there's one case that wasn't illegal. It was worse, because nobody was arrested. No website was taken down. And every person who investigated it stopped talking. But one file survived. And tonight you're about to hear it. It started with a message that wasn't meant to be seen. No username, no timestamp, no source. Just a single line posted deep inside a forgotten forum on the dark web. I think I found something that shouldn't exist. First, nobody cared. Forums like these were filled with people claiming they'd seen disturbing things. Fake red rooms, scams, staged videos. Most of it was noise, lies for attention. But this post was different, because the user never replied again. No follow-up, no explanation, no activity, just gone. A few hours later, another account posted under it. What did you find? Still nothing. Then a third reply appeared. I think I know what he saw. That's when things changed. The third user didn't explain everything. Instead, they posted a link. No description, no warning, just a.onion address. Now, in the dark web, links like that are risky. Most lead nowhere. Some lead to scams. A few lead to things you can't unsee. But this one loaded instantly. That alone was unusual. When users opened it, they didn't find a marketplace, or a forum, or a video. They found a black screen. In the center, a single sentence. You were not invited. No buttons. No navigation. Nothing else. Most people closed it immediately, but some didn't, because after a few seconds, the page changed. The text disappeared, and something else appeared in its place. A live feed. Grainy. Low quality. Almost like a security camera. It showed a room. Completely empty. Concrete walls. No windows. A single flickering light. Nothing moved. For a full minute, nothing happened. Then, the camera shifted. Not like a cut. Like something physically moved it. Slowly. Deliberately. As if someone behind the camera adjusted it. That's when users realized this wasn't a video. It was live. People started posting about it on different forums. Some thought it was a prank. Others said it was a test stream. But then something happened that changed everything. A chair appeared in the room. Not carried in. Not placed. It was just suddenly there. One frame it wasn't there. The next frame it was. No transition. No movement. Just existence. That's when the first wave of users left. Because it didn't make sense. And things that don't make sense on the dark web are usually the worst kind. But a few stayed. Watching. Waiting. Then the audio started. At first, it was barely noticeable. A low hum. Like electricity running through old wires. Then it became clearer. Breathing. Slow. Heavy. Uneven. But the room was empty. There was no one there. The camera didn't move again. The chair didn't move. But the breathing got louder. Closer. And then, a voice. Not loud. Not aggressive. Just a whisper. You're early. That's when the stream cut. No warning. No fade out. Just black. The site went back to the original message. You were not invited. Within hours, the link spread. More people joined. More witnesses. But every time someone opened it, the experience was slightly different. Some saw the empty room. Others saw the chair already there. A few claimed they saw something sitting in it. But no one could describe it clearly. Every description was different. Like their minds couldn't process what they saw. Then came the logs. One user decided to record everything. Screenshots, timestamps, notes. They stayed on the site for over 3 hours. What they documented is what made this case impossible to ignore. At exactly 2:13 a.m., The stream changed again. The room was still there, but now the light wasn't flickering. It was stable, bright, and the chair was occupied. The figure sitting there wasn't moving. His head was tilted downward, face completely hidden, but something about it felt wrong. Not scary, not threatening, just wrong, like it didn't belong in reality. The user wrote, "I can't tell what I'm looking at." Minutes passed. Nothing moved. Then slowly, the figure lifted its head. Not suddenly, not like a jump scare. Slowly, like it knew people were watching, and it wanted them to see. The face wasn't clear, not blurred, not hidden, just unrecognizable, like your brain refused to process it. The user described it as, "It looks like a face, but every time I try to focus, it changes." Then the figure spoke. And this is where things got worse, because the voice wasn't coming from the stream. It was coming from the user's own device. Their speakers. Clear. Direct. "You stayed." The user froze. They checked the page. No audio controls. No sign of where the sound was coming from. Then the voice said something that made no sense at the time. "Don't leave now. You already opened it." The user tried to close the page. It didn't respond. They tried to shut down their computer. It froze. The stream continued. The figure stood up, slowly, and walked toward the camera. Each step slightly out of sync, like frames were missing, or reality itself was skipping. Then it stopped, right in front of the camera, close enough that its face should have been clear. But it wasn't. It still couldn't be recognized. Then the stream cut again. This time, it didn't come back. The site went offline. Completely. The .onion address stopped working. No mirrors. No backups. Nothing. It was like it never existed. But the logs remained. The screenshots remained. And the users who saw it remained. For a while. Because over the next few weeks, something strange started happening. People who had accessed the site started disappearing from the forums. Accounts went inactive. Threads got deleted. Messages were removed. At first, it looked like normal dark web behavior. People come and go. But then someone noticed a pattern. Every user who had stayed on the stream for more than 10 minutes was gone. No exceptions. One user tried to investigate. They tracked usernames, cross-referenced activity, reached out privately. No responses. Then they posted a final message. "I think it wasn't a stream." "What do you mean?" someone replied. And their answer was the last message ever posted about the case. "I think it was watching us back." After that, silence. No new threads. No new links. Nothing. The case disappeared. Just like the site. Just like the users. And for years, nobody talked about it. Because there was nothing to talk about. No proof. No explanation. Just fragments. Until recently. Because someone found something. Not the site. Not the stream. But a file. Hidden inside an old archive. A corrupted video file. Unlabeled. Untraceable. When it was repaired, it contained exactly 12 seconds of footage. The same room. The same chair. The same camera angle. But this time, there was no figure. Just the empty room. Silent. Still. Until the very last second. When something appeared. Not in the room. But behind the camera. A reflection. For a single frame. A face. Clear. Recognizable. Human. And it wasn't the figure from the stream. It was the viewer.